Okay, you see, when I talk like this, they don't like it. When I talk like this, they don't like it. So they usually try as much as possible to interrupt my live stream. So you see, when people converge to listen to me like this, they don't like it. They always want to bury you people in darkness. They always want you people to live in darkness. So you see, that was just by the way, whether they cut it or not. Still, we are in the game. We are the game masters. Oh my goodness. Well, with all due respect, in case if you've affiliated yourself to any WhatsApp group or whatever page that you find yourself, please do well to share this live telecast into it for me. Try as much as possible. During our first live stream, please, it was interrupted. That's what they have been doing, and I know it. So most of the times I don't pay much attention to it. I know very well that once you keep hitting them hard, definitely they will retaliate by cutting you off. But I don't care. So as I was saying, if anybody tells you that this and that, please do your findings very well. Because most of the times people who will help you in life, the devil will try to create a bridge, having you to believe that, oh, it is as easy as you think. And later, the devil will collapse the bridge where a distance will be created in between you and your destiny helper. So you must be very, very careful. You must act on the verge of your intelligence. Don't allow them to deceive you. Don't allow them to deceive you. If I can't use the perfume that I instructed you to go and get it to perform signs and wonders, I wouldn't have authoritated you to go and get it. I know very well that after all, you used money in purchasing the oil, the perfume. So how on earth would I instruct you to go and get a perfume, knowing fully well that I can't be of help to you? It is never like that. When it comes to money, please, when it comes to money, don't allow anybody to deceive you when it comes to money. Opatafuor, I am being blessed. I am being blessed. So with regards to what I was saying, now let's see something. Zachariah was a man of God. Zachariah was a man of God who has been in the priesthood position for so many years. There is nothing that he has not done. Yet still, Zachariah as a prophet still remains barren. He has not been able to impregnate his wife. Countless of the directions that they have performed, the styles that they have performed in bed, still, the wife of Zachariah has not been able to conceive. Until one day, Zachariah decided to get for himself a very nice scented incense with what we call a vanilla smell. Very nice fragrance. Then he took it to the temple and decided to burn this particular incense. Now, when he was burning the incense, the smell of it, the scent of it was able to penetrate to the higher heavens and attracted the attention of God to an extent where God had no option than to respond to the cry and the demands of Zachariah, something that he had become persistent of. He had prayed for quite so long, and yet his voice has been discredited in the heavenly realm. But when he decided to accomplish his prayer with spiritual direction, something did happen. Something did happen. I'm telling you, when Zachariah decided to accomplish his prayer with a spiritual direction, something did happen. The smell of the incense attracted an angel from a higher dimension. And when the angel came, he said something to Zachariah. When the angel of the Lord came, he said something to Zachariah. And this is what he said. Let's go into the Bible and check things out. According to Luke chapter 1, verse 8 to 17. Let's go and check something out. Luke chapter 1, verse 8 to 17. I am reading it. You can also cross-check it in your Bible. He says, "And it came to pass that while he executed the priest's office before God in the order of his course, according to the custom of the priest's office, his lot was to burn incense." Listen to it. His lot was to burn incense when he went into the temple of the Lord. And the whole multitude of the people were praying without at the time of incense. And there appeared unto him an angel of the Lord standing on the right side of the altar of incense. And when Zachariah saw him, he was troubled, and fear fell upon him. But the angel said unto him, "Fear not, Zachariah, for thy prayer is heard, and thy wife Elizabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John. And thou shalt have joy and gladness, and many shall rejoice at his birth, for he shall be great in the sight of the Lord, and shall drink neither wine nor strong drink, and he shall be filled with the Holy Spirit, even from his mother's womb. And many of the children of Israel shall he return to the Lord their God, and he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elias, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to the wisdom of just, to make ready a people prepared for Lord." When Zachariah had prayed, because he was actually looking for the fruit of the womb. When Zachariah had prayed, when he was actually looking for the fruit of the womb, then upon all his spiritual exercises through prayers, God never listened to him. Neither did God respond to his prayers. Then one day Zachariah decided to support his prayers by performing spiritual direction, where he went ahead to purchase a highly perfumed incense with a very nice and sweet fragrance. When he took to the temple and burned this particular incense, the smell of it, the scent of it, attracted angels from the higher heavens. A man who has labored for so long and nothing, all his sweat had been in vain. One day, when he decided to exercise this ritual, the heavens heard the cry of Zachariah as a prophet, and the heavens gifted him a child called John. Now, this John that God gave it to Zachariah is the one who baptized Jesus. John the Baptist. His father was a priest. John the Baptist's father was a priest called Zachariah. So it was John the Baptist who baptized, who came as a forerunner to prepare the way of Christ. It was John the Baptist. It was John the Baptist who came to prepare the way. John the Baptist who came to prepare the way of Christ. It was John the Baptist who actually unveiled Jesus to the world. And look at the story behind John the Baptist's life. When his father almost did everything, but yet all what he did proved futile until when he decided to support or accomplish his prayer with a ritual, a spiritual direction. This is where the prayer that he might have prayed for so long decided to yield a positive dividend. Until then, there was nothing that he didn't do. That is why I told you to go and get for yourself a very nice perfume with a very nice scent, a sweet fragrance. I'll give you a spiritual, I'll break through the spiritual room, a spiritual bank, and release money. You see me? Do you know why? Opatafuor, I'm a type that most of the times I don't pick calls, I don't make friends like that because of what I carry. When I allow people to get closer to me, they might not understand the gift that I carry in life. So most of the times I tend to live an isolated life just like that. I'm not here to come and tell you that send me something so that I can do something for you. When it comes to blessings, I've been blessed beyond distraction. You are aware of it. Zachariah performed this, and the higher heavens heard his cry. How then can't I show you to do something so that you to the higher heavens would hear your cry, would see your tears and respond to you as well? Why can't I do same? If Zachariah did this and something came out of it, why can't I also do it? You need money. I'm telling you, my brother, you need money. You need money. You need money to touch certain areas of your life. You need money to transform certain things. You need money to finish a course you have started. You need money to initiate a course. And you need money to finish a course you have started. You need money. I'm telling you the truth. Money is being prepared physically, but the energy is a spiritual thing. The paper, the ones you see physically are mere papers. But what is actually backing it, the forces backing the papers you see, are energies of a higher frequency. You need spiritual directions to tune your system to be a magnetic force to attract these papers to your end. You need money, please. You need money. Now, let me show you another incident that did happen during the times of Jesus. Now, when you read the Bible clearly, you could see that it says, Matthew chapter 26, verse 6 to 13. Please, with all due respect, you can cross-check it very well. Matthew chapter 26, verse 6 to 13. I am reading my own out. It says, now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye this woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. A woman mustered the courage when Jesus went to Bethany and sat to eat with his apostles in the house of Simon, that leper, the guy who was suffering from the spirit of leprosy. A woman mustered the courage. A woman mustered the courage and poured an alabaster ointment. In those days, they call it ointment, but in our times, it is called a very sweet fragrance, perfumed, very nice perfumed, that was very expensive. Sweet smell, a smell that you can't resist. The woman was able to penetrate and pour this particular perfume on Jesus, and it triggered the motion of all the apostles over there. As at that time, I'm telling you that when I give you this direction, what you are to do with your perfume, it will trigger the motion of certain entities. They can't resist what you are about to do. I'm telling you the truth. The perfume that the woman poured on the head of Jesus, it triggered the emotion of his apostles. It triggered the emotions of the apostles. I'm telling you, the perfume that the woman poured on Jesus Christ, it triggered the emotions of the apostles where they fought Jesus. I'm telling you, the direction that I'll give it to you concerning the perfume that I've authoritated you to go and buy, it will trigger something spiritually you will never forget. Jesus, when the woman invaded the vicinity where Jesus was seated and dining with his apostles and poured the fragrance on his head, when the apostles perceived the smell of the ointment, of the sweet fragrant perfume that the woman has brought at that moment, it triggered the emotions of the apostles. It triggered them. It gingered them. They didn't understand certain things. I'm telling you, you see, there are things in the realms of the spirit. There are things in the realms of the spirit. Have you asked yourself, the more you pray, the more you become broke? That is why some of you people, as I speak with you, you have given up on prayers. It is not about prayers, right? It's about directions. You need something to do. You need some rituals to perform, to release certain energy that are holding on to your blessings. You need a direction that will trigger something in the rest of the spirit. You need something that will trigger the atmosphere to release any spiritual blessings that has been hijacked by satanic hijackers, demonic hijackers. There are evil custom officers in the realms of the spirit who are found of intercepting the blessings of people. You see, people will pray for so long. People will pray for so long. And when God decides to release answers to their prayers, release blessings, you see demonic hijackers who will intercept your blessings. You need something. You need a ritual to perform. You need a spiritual direction to perform, to engage the higher heavens, to release any blessing that has been held captive. I'm telling you the truth. You see, let me tell you the truth. There are so many people whose life has been shattered. There are people at this particular juncture, they don't know what they are to do exactly. There are some people, they don't know what they are to do. There is no application they have not written. They have submitted their CV at the front desk of so many reputable institutions, but what comes out of them every now and then is failure, is I'm sorry. The managers keep on telling you that they are sorry. They can't admit you. They can't give you what you are looking for. And you think something is not holding that thing, that positive thing that you are looking for. There is a hand that is holding on tight. I'm telling you, you need a ritual, a spiritual direction to perform so that all this your shattered life, the Spirit of God will start piecing things together. You see, sometimes when I'm there and things are not working for me, I sense it that no, there's something wrong in the rest of the spirit. So I tend to perform a ritual. I pray and accomplish my prayer with what we call a ritual, a direction to trigger the higher heavens, to engage lightnings and tenders at the fourth physical quadrant, at the powers of darkness, I ask the heavens, why? Why are my prayers being delayed? And sometimes when God decides to show me the truth, you see that there is a satanic hijackers who have written a letter as how Job chapter 1 verse 6 and then Job chapter 2 as how the devil did to Job. When the devil flew to the higher heavens to engage the heavens against Job, I'm telling you, a principality, a demon has engaged the heavens against you. That is why things are falling apart. Sometimes you see, you are a pastor and things will not be moving on well with you. There is no fasting you have not done, there is no prayer. Still, you are being depleted financially in terms of health wise. I'm telling you, you need something to trigger something. You trigger the heavens, you trigger spiritual things. You tend to enforce your will. You need something to be done. I'm telling you. You see, sometimes you will never understand the realities of life, especially these young guys. They will tell you are becoming too spiritual. Take life easy, be calm. That's what they will tell you. Let me tell you, if God is to reveal what happens behind closed doors to some of you people, you will lose it. I'm telling you the truth. If God is to reveal what happened behind closed doors to you, you will lose it all. If God is to reveal certain things to you, you will lose it all. So when I tell you to go get for yourself a sweet and a very nice scented perfume, it's not like I am a fetish priest, a Zangoma, or a witch doctor, or I've gone to any juju to seek for powers, for fame, or something of that sort. No, I know exactly what I'm saying. I know exactly what I'm saying. There are so many people who are down spiritually. You are down spiritually, you are down physically, you are down intellectually, you are down financially. Everything about you is zero. You have nothing to write home about. Bro, sister, something needs to be done spiritually. Something needs to be done spiritually. This is what you are not getting it. This is what you are not getting it. Something needs to be done. I'm here to lead you. I'm here to pilot you through life. I'm here to be your champion. Not in a bad way, but in a positive essence. To help you to trigger the realms, the divine realm, for something to happen in your life positively. Jesus just sitting there just like that with his apostles. Then all of a sudden a woman just invaded. And after the woman invaded, the woman decided to come out with a nice perfume, a sweet fragrance perfume. This woman poured the perfume on the head of Jesus. And all of a sudden, it triggered the emotions of the people. And one thing that Jesus said that I love so much, he says, leave the woman alone. What she has done is of the best. You see, Jesus actually said to his apostles that leave the woman alone. What the woman has done is of the best. So with all due respect, what I am about to show you is of the best. It's of the best. Mark chapter 14, verse 3 to 6. Mark chapter 14, verse 3 to 6. I am reading. It says, and being in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard and very precious, and she broke the box and poured it on his head. And there were some that had indignation within themselves and said, why was this waste of the ointment made? For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence and have been given to the poor. And they murmured against her. The perfume that the woman poured on Jesus, it triggered the emotions of the apostles to an extent where they murmured against the woman. It triggered their emotions. You see, you don't know anything. Oh. You think life is all about the tongues you speak, right? That's not it. Some of you people, you think life is all about the tongues that you speak. You think life is all about that. No. Life is deeper than what you think. Now, verse 5, after these apostles have murmured against the woman, this is what Jesus says. He says, and Jesus said, let her alone. Why trouble ye her? She hath wrought a good work on me. Jesus told the apostles, he says, why conspire against the woman? Because she has literally done the good thing. Jesus told the apostles, why conspire against the woman? Because she has literally done the good thing. Please. So if I tell you to go and get for yourself perfumes, nice and sweet fragrance perfume, it's not something that is evil. It is not something that is evil. It is not something that is evil. It is genuine. Genuine. I'm doing something that is of a higher level in the realms of the spirit, which comes directly from the divine kingdom. John chapter 12, verse 3 to 7. Let's see something over there. I love this particular story. John chapter 12, verse 3 to 7. Let's see something. John chapter 12. If you have your Bibles with you, kindly open to John chapter 12, verse 3 to 7. I'm reading my own. You can also cross-check it as well. I am wasting all this time to explain things for you, so that when you start this direction, nobody will have the right to come and interject and put something in your mind. Some of you people, you are confused. When Opatafuor is giving something out, do you think I'll give something evil to you? Now, John chapter 12, verse 3 says, then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him, why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the bag and bear what was put therein. Then said Jesus, let her alone. Against the day of my bearing had she kept this. For the poor is always ye have with you, but me ye have not me always. So you see, Mary took something special and gave to Jesus. Now, with the issues of these women, they poured the nice fragrance on the hair of Jesus. But when it got to Mary, she literally opened it and poured it on the feet of Jesus. So, where from the evil in what I'm about to tell you? Where from the evil? Where from the evil? Now, let's see something. Daniel chapter 9, verse 20-21. After 400 years of God becoming silent unto the Israelites, where there's nothing that they have not done, but still God has decided not to speak. 400 years. Go and check history. 400 years. 400 years. When God decided to leave the Israelites for them to go astray. After the 400 years, Daniel went to the presence of God 21 days, and he never had response to his prayers until when he decided to go out there, get an incense, a very sweet scented incense, to come and burn unto the Lord. And when Daniel decided to burn this nice perfumed incense, all of a sudden, Angel Gabriel appeared. Angel Gabriel appeared. Angel Gabriel appeared. When God had become silent, and there is nothing that this Israel has not done. The leaders of Israel, they have done everything, but yet it proved futile. They never heard the voice of God until when the great prophet Daniel decided to engage the heavens by performing something. Then the heavens were opened. All of a sudden, an angel called Angel Gabriel appeared and decided to communicate with Daniel. You see, sometimes some of you people, because of what you have done, it seems the Lord has become silent on your issue. The Lord became silent unto the Israelites for 400 years. 400 years. The Lord never spoke with them. The Lord never spoke with them. 400 years. 400 years, my dear. 400 years the Lord never spoke with the Israelites. Some of you people, that's how you feel right now. The Lord has become silent on your issue. The Lord has become silent. Neither do you receive dreams. No revelations. No dreams. Nothing. You don't know what you are to do. You don't know what you are to do. The Lord has become silent. At first, you used to see visions, but as I speak with you, bad dreams. It's either you are eating in a dream, something is running after you, or an entity is having a sexual intercourse with you in a dream. All the good visions that you have been receiving, all has been cut short. Why? Something is happening in the realms of the spirit. Something is happening. When the Lord decided to go silent on the Israelites, they did everything that they could. At 400 years, imagine God becoming silent for even 1 year in your life. Imagine God becoming silent 1 year in your life. How would you feel? How would you feel? But God literally became silent unto the life of the people for 400 years. 400 years. 400 years. And there is nothing that they have not done. They did everything until when it was time for Daniel to go to the presence of God, when he realized that, let me go and get for myself an incense, a sweet-scented incense. And when he decided to burn the incense, all of a sudden, the smell, the scent or the smell of it was able to penetrate the higher heavens and click open the doors over there, and swiftly Angel Gabriel descended. Go and get a nice fragrance, perfume, a perfume of your choice, any brand, but not these spiritual perfumes. I don't like it. Saint Michael perfume, Saint Gabriel, I don't like it. Ordinary perfume, which is nice with a sweet fragrance. I will tell you what you are to do to cause something in the realms of the spirit. I'm telling. A woman used a perfume, and all of a sudden, when Jesus perceived the smell of it, he declared to the woman that all your sins have been forgiven. Have you forgotten the woman who came to the house of Simeon, where Jesus was seated and dining with his apostles? When the woman came and then poured the perfume on the feet of Jesus and decided to wipe it off with her hair. Have you forgotten that woman? When Jesus perceived the smell of it, it was sweet, nice fragrance. Jesus declared to the woman that what you have done here, I'm telling you that all your sins have been forgiven. Now, when you read Daniel 9 verse 20 to 21, after Daniel had gone out there to buy this incense, when he came in and decided to burn the incense unto the Lord, Bible says that Daniel decided to confess his sins, and all of a sudden, when the angel came, the angel told Daniel that, Daniel, all your sins are forgiven. all your sins. All your sins are forgiven. All your sins are forgiven. Hey, so you can literally use ordinary perfume to perform a ritual, and there is no way the heavens will resist you. It is in the Bible. It's up to you to get a leader, a priest, who will lead you, who will tell you what you are to do, the exact time that you are supposed to go into the presence of God, what exactly you are to say to engage the higher heavens. I have the keys, the keys. I'm not saying give me money, right? I'm not saying you have to go and send me money before I'll give you the direction. This is a general thing that we are all doing. I've got my perfume here because there are some people who are very close to me. They are very dear to my heart. I have their names on my desk that I'll perform money rituals for them. Yeah, so I've got to go out there, get for myself a nice scented perfume to be used in that ritual, so that at the end, those people that I have their names on my desk will become successful. I'm telling you, there is nothing that the Lord cannot do. I'm not saying you have to send me $500, $1,000 before I will give you that. Oh, no, I don't do that. It's a general thing. When I tell you to do this, you do it exactly as how I've ordered you. And that is it all. When it comes to money, I'm not saying I have money. No. But with the little chicken changes that I have, at least. You see? Go, run. Today is the last day, the last opportunity that I'm giving you. Run. Go and get a perfume with a nice smell, sweet fragrance. Don't make a mistake to miss this spiritual exercise. You need money, because let me tell you, there is something coming. Now, I gave a prophecy that this month, March, will become headache for some of you people. And how are things faring with you? How is life treating you when we entered into March? Especially some of you people living in Ghana. You see how you have been feeling the heat and how the sun is shining here. It's so scorchy, right? So you see, all of a sudden, when we entered into March, things have changed. I'll say, Enyoma ayedin. Yewura March nu me kase bi kire mo say March emu be yedin. Yewura March mu pepepe bo se enyoma besesa. Ampa yewura March enipa bebre su ahokyere na ekumbi no ahokyere ekumbi no unim de ntia ewiase no uhia odifo a wodi nani behwe bibi mama. Now, let me tell you, Canada, Germany, Italy, Spain, America, United Kingdom, Great Britain, this country, France, things are going to be very difficult, and things will become very difficult and so tight. Everything will become times 3. The prices of everything will become times 3. And you can't live, you can't survive what is on the way coming. What is on the way coming will last for 6 good years. What is on the way coming will last for 6 good years. You think you have that gut to get a job so that you'll be sending money right back home, right? No, things are going to change. Things are going to change. People living in Canada, people living in Germany, people living in Spain, France, US, things are going to change. We are entering into a zone where even food stuff will become very expensive. I know that when you live in America, Canada, Germany, and UK, foodstuffs are not that expensive. But I'm telling you, trust the voice that is talking to you tonight. Trust the voice. Trust me. Things are going to be very difficult to an extent where the prices of foodstuff will become times 3. Very difficult for 6 good years. Haven't you been hearing people saying that go and get food, prepare yourself? There's a doomsday coming, right? Good. I'm telling you, you need to do this direction. Go and get your perfume before it's too late. Go and get it before it's too late. Go and get it. Once I give you the perfume direction, after doing it, something will happen. Then it will help you, sustain you for 6 years. 6 years, we will not do any perfume again. No perfume direction. This perfume direction will sustain you for 6 years. And mind you that, who knows, maybe even in 2029, I'll not even open a church. Let me tell you, the prices of food will be doubled, will be tripled. Canada, you people living in Canada, people living in Germany, Italy, Spain, Great Britain, US, France, things will become very difficult. I'm telling you, what is on the way coming, how I feel and how it was shown to me. If you are to see it, you will not like it. When was the last time you saw me talking like this? I'm not trying to put fear in you, but there's something terrible on the way coming. There's something terrible on the way coming. I'm not saying send me money. No, I said go and get perfume because I'll show you something. But trust my voice. No matter what comes into the world, once you are with me, I'm also with you. I'll find a way to navigate you out of anything that is coming, any impending danger. I'll find a way to work things out for you. That is why I'm telling you, go and get perfume before it's too late. And on that very day, when I give the direction, after the live stream has ended, I'll delete the video. You don't know what is happening, okay? Akosa Sharon, go and get your perfume before it's too late. Philip Benfo Acha, go and get your perfume. Josephine Boateng, go and get your perfume for me. Eva, I know you have your perfumes with you. Kwame Apia Sellers. Kwame, we are so go and get your perfume. Compare perfume what? So that you can also take part in this spiritual exercise. You think I'm joking, eh? You people, eh? A time is coming, eh? You miss me very well. You will miss me dearly. A time is coming, eh? You miss me. You say to yourself that Opatafuor said it. Opatafuor said it. But that time, maybe I'll not be around. Or even if I'm around, I will intentionally keep mute. I'll become silent. I will not talk, no live streaming, no show. Oh, my goodness. You see, there are impending dangers ahead of us. There are impending dangers ahead of us. I'm telling you, Ghana, from the year 2026 to the year 2027, Ghana will suffocate. Ghana will suffocate. In fact, people will weep bitterly, and the weeping that they weep, their tears will become blood. This year, you testify it yourself. Things will become messed up. Things will become very difficult. National economies, everything will be brought down. Some of these gurus in the system, financial gurus, the gurus in the system who owns a chain of business conglomerates and stuff like that, majority of them, their ministries, their businesses were sunk. I'm telling you the truth, because there is something dangerous coming. Now, Donald Trump keeps on telling you people that the war will come to an end. I'm telling you, the war is not coming to an end. They are intentionally saying this just to hijack the minds of some people and make you feel as if, oh, everything is getting to an end. Everything will be over. And all of a sudden, something dangerous will pop up. And you can't do anything about it. And meanwhile, you yourself, you didn't even prepare. So how are you going to do it? Don't forget to like this video. Like it. So many of you people are watching it, but you don't like it. It makes me think that maybe you are my enemies. So how can I give spiritual directions to my enemies as well? Now, let me chip in with this story. When we entered into 2020, now Mr. Osei, he came to me that he wanted to engage in real estate, where he wanted to invest in that sector. He wanted to go and build. And when he came to me, somewhere January, he said that this year, 2020, that's exactly what I want to do. And I told him, but he's very obedient. There's nothing that Mr. Osei will do without informing me. So when he came to me, I told him to go. The next morning, he should come for an answer, whether it is permitted for him to go and build. So do you know what happened? The next morning, I told him that the great Yahweh says he shouldn't even make an attempt. he should keep the money unto himself because there is something dangerous coming. And that thing that is coming, he will need only money before he will be able to sustain. He shouldn't rush into erecting any mansion or anything of that sort. So when I said that to Mr. Osei, he said when he went home, it's like he was giving it a thought. Why would Opatafuor tell me this? In fact, he said a whole lot of things. He tried to ascribe a whole lot of meanings to it. He said a lot. In a bad way, not in a positive way. He said a lot. Opatafuor, maybe I don't want him to prosper because he want to venture into a business that will help him. You want to go and build and stuff like that. And he said, it was just recently that he confessed to me. He said, Papa, in fact, the day that I came to you to make inquiries and you told me the mind of God, the way I bashed you, I think you didn't want me to succeed. So the same thing, like what I'm telling you, there are so many of you people who will take it for granted. I know there are so many of you people who will take it for granted. Get your perfume. Because after this direction, you will never hear from me again. Trust my voice. You only hear from me maybe once in a week, or if probably once in a month, or once. The perfect idiom to use is once in a blue moon. Minia, uhieska, uwo Canada, me pache uhia Canadian dollars, uhia bi. Uhia Canadian dollars, uhia bi. Uhia bi nya de ato coffee nya sa niam ankoyie ma obedwan me se mu bedwane o mo beka so Opatafuor kan sa tam na komo dem sa because mo antie me ne. You need Canadian dollar. You need Canadian dollar. If you are in Canada, you need Canadian dollar to survive. You need dollar. You need this one to survive. You need this one. You need Canadian dollars to survive. Eva Dubois, he says American dollars. Okay, you need this one. You need American dollars. You need American dollars to survive. If you are in America, you need American dollars. You need this one. You need something like this to survive. If you are in America, you need American dollars. Ube here America dollar. Kwame si we here euros. You need euro to survive. If you need euros, Kwame Apia says, I need euro. You need euros to survive. You see, you need euros. You need euros to survive. If you are living in any European continent, you need euros to survive. You need euros to survive. You need it. You need it too. You need euro. Ube here euros now they are survival. Why? Felix is still here pounds. Sir. Pounds the way you. Uhia pounds bibribi kwa. Uhia pounds bibribi kwa. Uhia pounds bibribi kwa. Ibini. You need pounds to survive. If you live in UK. You need pounds, eh? You will need pounds to survive. Bro, here's go. Compare ordinary perfume keke. Na me sure they sorry anadwo dum ye no obi ada. Na ka wa asem secret. Eno so say opatafuo mfiri nyame me di motia nenam. Oh erade hu mobo. Erade hu mobo ne wa adwene ndewi a wa man krofo asɛ wa adwene no. You need this. Check it yourself. Maybe a bear say. Enti nyame na me so no no. Once me catch you say ono on fa say a dry season and I say a rain season. Charlie, unyeska o. Unyeska wati. Unyeska. Unya pounds. Unya euros. Country bia wo su bia na. Unyeska. So America, wo Germany, wo Italy, wo Spain, wo France, wo Nigeria, Nigeria, unya omo naira ni be right. Compare perfume no what? Compare perfume no. £5,000. £5,000 they say sir. We inquire £25,000. We inquire £25,000. In the £5,000 and they sir. We £25,000 and to £5,000 ni sir. And sana we abeka ho. Oh. Kopeska mo bi na da say opatafuo me be ye wazan ne maba ba gidi ekura me nko ane sofo a metimi tufu say bobra unya sika fadisie obi enu oye sa me tufu ka kire say unya sika fadisie me nko ane sofo a me ye sa de no na ntime ndwene ho anka me ye sa me ndwene ho a ana me ya azan ti ka me ye sa erade Sharon say papa all for you. Sharon ada obeshia me ma be do dia ma why. Baby obeshia me bia o de yire me do de be ma o. We be catch opatafuo do ya zan on ka me kore. Ewrade. Ya na say me ya. Bibi ba. Now somebody just said that Ghanaians are living happy. Who said that? Who said Ghanaians are living happy? Somebody just chipped in a message and it reads, Papa, but some of the Ghanaians are living happy. Linda, Mrs. Linda, please, with all due respect, Linda Hansen, were you the one who sent in that message? I want to know. You said Ghanaians are living happily. Are you sure? Even light out is killing us. Do so nekuye. Okay, Linda. Linda said she's the one who said that. Hey, Linda. Everything is sport, but we can't say it. Everything is sport. If anybody tells you that Ghana is sweet, tell the person he's a liar. He or she is a liar. Everything is destroyed. Nothing is moving on. I'm telling you the truth. The only thing we are experiencing is light out. How many times have I come online and they have taken the light out? How many times? You attest it to yourself. Omunye happy you. Share. Why not catch it on? Why not catch it on? A year be a bogana no. A day ultimate doom light to cover 10. And who wrote you? She say auto prepaid 1,000 Ghana cedis. No mama 500 Ghana. Within 1 week, no masa te 500 Ghana ni nyina. Ni asabe catch no say go and buy a new one. Do you know how many people who are complaining? You think it's a propaganda, right? It's a true thing. It's a true thing. You buy prepaid today, next 2-3 weeks, you will not even see the electrical gadgets that you are using, but they will take it off just like that. People are dying. People are dying, but we can't complain. We are hoping, and I don't blame the government. I don't blame the government. I don't blame the government because there is something happening behind closed doors, and I don't want to say it. So that's just by the way. Go and get your perfume and perform rituals and prosper. Okay, say, yes, sir. Normal rituals now. Asofo ne de ma wa na omo de spray no ama o de agugu atali mu. No ma ka kire o say it will attract money. No. Me bie portal and the amount. Me bie portal. Me bie spiritual portal and the amount. Pesca. Pesca. You don't like money. Well, if you don't like money, yeah, turn away. Today's date is on the 11th of March 2026. By 17th, maybe 13th, 14th, 15th, 17th, the UK, you'll be in hot waters. Great Britain, you'll be in hot waters. UK, you'll be in hot waters. Araba Kunsin says, Papa, me, I like money. You must like money, okay? It is only money that can help you in this end time. Please, I have a confession to make, okay? The confession starts like, please, I'm not a genuine man of God. I went to collect juju from India. No, as for that one, you will not believe it because I have not traveled outside Ghana before. So, okay, let me see, the northern region today, they know me that I've never been to any part of northern region. Okay, let's say Kumasi. Please, I went to collect juju from a fetish priest in Kumasi. So I'm not from God. Anything that I tell you, don't believe it. I'm a fake pastor. I have performed so many fake miracles. I pay people to come and give false testimony. All the presidents who have died in this country, I'm the one who killed them. I'm the one who supported the people to kill Jesus. I'm not a good person. I'm evil. I've done all things. All the accidents that has been happening, I'm the one behind it. All the people who are not prospering in the world, I'm the one behind it. I'm not good at all. So please, don't follow me. Don't listen to me. I'm here to tell you that last 3 days, I was eating with Satan. So imagine me eating with Satan and coming to talk to you. It's not a good thing. I and Satan, we have planned that maybe next year we will bring the world to an end and we will make everybody to go to hellfire. And these are the many things we have done. I'm the one who slapped Jesus when they took Jesus to the high priest Caiaphas. I was the bodyguard as at then. I have done all this. Okay, Kojapi Asante says, I must go and confess in Pentecost church before you believe it. Yes, I'm going to confess this Sunday coming. I'll go to Church of Pentecost to go and confess over there all the things, the atrocities, the heinous crimes, the shameful propensities that I've brought and all what I've committed. I'll go and confess all my sins. I'll go and confess all my sins. As you are watching me, this is not even my real face. My real face is there. When you see my real face, I'm not sure you'll be able to watch. I'm using a filter and wearing mask as well. When you see my real face, I have a horn here and a horn here and a horn here, and I have 2 teeth that comes out like that, and that teeth is what I've been using to chew people's bones. So when you are sleeping and you hear a sound like gri 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 in your ears, it means it is Opatafuor. I'm chewing somebody's bone. I've done all this. So please, don't follow me, okay? Don't follow me. Endimatio. Who sani ya sani manimutio. Me wa esen ba kubi wa, esen ba kubi wa me wa bemben. Mina Bible aka me ho asem aka say beast be bar me pacho emia. Mina me ha na do sa wa ntimi ampe for me. Me ana me say hama di si ane matu or the tali ane ma wai. Ni nyina emia. Oh, my goodness. So please, Edunti said the American one, at least one day, when you listen to the devil, it will help you. One day, I know the devil is no good. He's not worth it. He doesn't have anything good. But at least how devilish I am and how you see me to be a bloodsucker, a demon, or a principality. Is he a principality? So listen to me. You see, one day, do you know what I'll do? One day I'll do something. I'll go and wear full red cloth. One day I'll wear full red cloth. Me say one day measure that akopam atale koko ifri soro bepem fom na makope kuku na me de mafie agum na ma soja na me de asoa na me de nam ho anadwo 12 na obi atwa de aba TV so na kuku no so me na me kako I can see can saw. No majiso ya muchaka. I can see can saw. Ya muchaka. I can see can saw. Ya muchaka. Near the nam krum sa. Na iwie di aba. Near the abesio. Send a beya. Encrofuo bi etiri mu po. Any woman nsem na omo kan ebeba mu nti. Di ye we nyina hia. Na omo di atu social media say finally Opatafuor has been caught. We caught Opatafuor performing a very dangerous ritual. Now I can see cancer ya muchaka. I can see cancer ya muchaka. Say me pekra so message chokutu. Me she chokuta. Me shatare na masuo kukuo no na eje deru na me de nam abrepo junction na me nam abrepo junction kukuo no sumi nyina na meka So say sana opese ohu e mane how kura na me ya mana ya ofe e mane how say the opese otia no say finally Opatafuor has been caught. Yeboa say the opese otia no oh ready ay ready u beji edi say obi sheda na ohwe mi video no a or catch up by me say, Mom, I told you Opatafuor is no good. He's demonic. Come and see. As he's talking, his eyes is changing. Hey, say na a light na me dey here no, and a light no, a reflect. Say video view na a light na me here na reflect. Akwansi manimu tisasasa. Hey, minua, and some of them atum so okuro yimu. Oh my goodness. Ay, ready. And so mikura achedie ene nioma papa eye pe. A metimi di ama wo na wasuma dwo. Na ohu ato. Sister, me nada o. Eya onipa bia nyame honhom wo mu na honhom papa ti wo mu bia no se onipa bra bon se na ye wo ya. I'm telling you the truth. Eno aha abra na me kama nu asem no me ba cho ba ko me yire fi manka eye me na me ye eno. I will say no crab comment. Was papa, why are you doing this? Me na me ye wo, me na me ye o. Maka, I confess it, me na me ye no. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, if you are somebody who is filled with the Spirit of God, there is no way you see people who are suffering and you'll be happy for it. You will never, I'm telling you, unless maybe you are satanic or you are possessed by a demon. If not that, you will never see your fellow human suffering and you become happy. No matter the evil things they have done to you, still, you will still feel something within your heart for them. But I mean, no. You see, me call kwasiada me call Pentecost na ma call confess na ma kan nyina de media ye no a eno nhyira wo me ho enso me se me mfa ma no da eno na no agya sei be buko todwe eno aya busa agya sei na agya sei fi se enka be fawo me wo hono a mitimba bi agya sei aba me busa nse ade ya o sei agya nkomo ho na me sei ade ya wadaroma afi wa shada de nkomo na agya sisi de nipa hia opa o na de ntie kokua na nse story senko yesa na nka mahu eno mobo afi ehwana o ka kire menini di nkomo anu aheda koyi abetu eno de say de papa o hia opa o wadaroma o de go nsema eno na ye bibi ma no na eno de se wa wani tuase wadi wachi ache na say krachi ay nyezu I say bia oye bema like a married man bema oye gaga na wona oyira ya akasakasa kitwe bi no anu aduane asimi ni If you say me akwala, how do me your form? Me. Then you go and you go straight to the bedroom, go and sleep. Then at night, you see how the devil operates. Now you thought the little food you were having in your belly, so you go and sleep. Then when you went to sleep, around 10:30 to 11 p.m., the devil will come and wake you up. Hey, my brother, wake up. And that time, there is no food because you have already said to your wife that you are not going to eat the food. You see? Then you see what the devil will tell you. First place, the devil will tell you, my brother, have faith. Go and drink water. After drinking water, your belly will be full. The hunger will disappear. Then you can sleep alone. Then you walk straight. Go and get yourself some water. Then you drink it because still you frown your face. You are not in talking terms with your wife. You drink the water. At the first moment, the devil will make you feel as if your tummy is full. Then you go into the bed. Still 20 minutes later, the water will be exhausted. Then you still feel the hunger. Then you steal yourself. You meander your way. Then watch your wife and see if she is sleeping. First one, the devil will tell you, bro, she's not sleeping. Wait. Then you put your head on the table, on your phone, right? On your pillow, as if you are sleeping. Then you go and get your phone. The devil will tell you, go and get your phone and see if somebody has called you. You watch, nobody has called you. You see, most of the time, the day you fight with your wife, nobody will call you. Then nobody has called you. Still 11:48. Hey, 11:48. That ben adie mechi. Minia, that ben adie mechi. When? 11:48. You're going to sleep on bare stomach. You've not eaten because you have fought with your wife. 11:45 till daybreak, 6 a.m. And brother, you better make peace with your wife and go and enjoy food. Me dear, and temper na ma shada, ma free Pentecost suffer, no ma confess it. The earlier the possible. The earlier the better. You call the Pentecost pastor and confess all your sins. Papa, could you imagine that I fought with my wife? We engaged in a little quarrel and I said, I'm not eating and I went to bed. But in fact, what I'm going through, only God knows. Then you confess, you go to the kitchen, then you intentionally tell your wife, and you are not lucky. They have given your food to the gate man. Do you know that from that day, you will never like the gate man? Imagine telling your wife you will not eat the food and your wife mistakenly give your food to the gate man. And if the gate man also makes mistake to eat or gas food, then you go to bed around 10:30, 10:40, you are hungry. Then you wake up remembering the delicious food your wife prepared, how sweet it was. Then they have given your share to the gate man. The next morning, the way you watch the gate man in some style, in fact, you would tell Audu to clean the whole house, wash all the cars, and even if possible, to mop the whole floor and mop the building as well. The little thing Amudu will do, you will tell him that if you don't take care, I'll walk you out of this compound. Stupid fool, who are you? All because you didn't eat your food and somebody went in for the food and ate it. That person has become your enemy. So too much anger is not good, okay? Women are troublesome, I know them, but too much anger is not good. When you fight them, just forget them, go and eat. So you see, that is just by the way. So please, with all due respect, let's put everything aside. Go and get your perfume. I'm saying this for the last time. Edio. Eno say, osofo a ne suban te se meda. Ay eno. Hey, oso Opatafuor de ase moja ni mu. Osofo Opatafuor tirimu odin dodo. Oye difficult. Enye mi tirimu nya din. Eno mi tirimu nya din na me pese oye discipline. Na ade na me de be ma na me de mawa. Wasomu yi. Me ye discipline. Sa na nya me de ye mi o. At the early beginning, when I had an encounter with the Holy Spirit, the way you people have been living your life, that's how I used to live my life. I was very stubborn. I told you the other time that I've once insulted God before. I told you that the other time. I was very stubborn. Any little thing, I'll be very angry. Any little thing, I'll be very angry. But now, as I speak with you, I have changed. When I came to realize my true calling and how the gifts used to operate, I have changed. I've changed totally. I've changed. You see, my sister. Say, and now no na metehwa Jacob tumfo. Anadwene me dasa mi ntimi nda. Me hunam ya me basa. Me hwese lamp bi, light bi, race bi ato wo me so. Me nkonko hwe a say enu na esu. Nanka me say oh. Some of you people, you have been attacking God, and God used to come and complain. You see, once you attack God for God to touch my heart to bless you, you think I don't see it. I see it too. But anytime that I see it, I also close my eyes. Silent you. If anybody tells you that I've not been seeing what you have been doing, that's a lie. I've been seeing it. Oh, my sister. So please, get your perfume, okay? I'm not going to pray over the perfume so that I'll tell you that when you are going out, put some of the perfume on yourself and it will attract money. No. I am going to open a spiritual portal for you. When we say a portal, I mean a gate that you can enter to get what you're looking for. Now, when I met Mr. Osel newly, he used to come to me. So one day, I told him what exactly does he want. And then he said to me that he needs money. And I asked him, are you sure you can handle it? He says, oh. Then I told him to go and get certain items. Now I gave him a direction. I was just testing him to see. Now he did the direction. After he had done everything, he didn't see anything. I knew if he didn't see anything, definitely he would come back. So after performing the direction, he didn't see anything. On the next day, he came back to me and told me that, Papa, I didn't see anything. I said, really? He said, yes. Then I said, now, are you ready? He said, yes. Then I entered into my room and carried something very big and gave it to him. And I told him how to go and use it. Now he should be very courageous. And now make sure anything that he sees, he should be able to receive it. Now he went back home and decided to perform the rituals. That very night, after he had finished preparing whatever that I told him to do, then after the rituals, something happened. And Mr. Osei couldn't. This guy ran back to me and told me that, Papa, this is not what I was looking for. This one, they will say it is money rituals. I didn't ask you for money like that. I said, why? He said, this one, they will not believe him. They will say it is ritual. It is sikadru. They will not believe him. Then I said, you just take it, accept it. Accept it. Now, do you know something? He worked with me for about 1 year. And do you know that within this 1 year, if any of his children were to fall sick, he would have said that I have used the child in place of the riches that I've given to him. I also didn't know that this was what he was thinking. Do you know that after he had finished the rituals and then he encountered whatever that he encountered, he was waiting for one day any of his children to fall sick so that he will say that, because of what I've given to him, that is why the child has fallen sick, or maybe any of his children do kick the bucket. He would have ascribed it to that. But you see, when God gives you riches, 100% clean, no evil blood sharing, no evil blood sharing. So after 1 year, this is where he confessed to me that, do you know that all this while that I've been working with you, I thought the blessings you gave it to me, one day it will take any of my children. So I was waiting for that day so that I will hold you responsible. This was what he said to me. I'm telling you, when you meet Mr. Osei, ask him. Now a certain man came to me. A certain man came to me. He's very prominent in this country. He said he needed money badly. I said, really? Then he said, yes. Okay. Now, go and do this. Go and do this. So and so spirit will appear. Life, when the spirit comes, collect whatever that he has. Now, after this man had done everything, and now the spirit came, collect whatever is in the hands of the spirit and enjoy your life with it. Now, this man turned to tell me that, no, he didn't ask for money like that. Then I said, how? Because me, myself, I don't know how the angel turned to meet him. And then he said that when he was just standing there around 10:30 to 11 thereabout. Now an old man driving a very nice car came and handed over something very big. I said, you just take it, because that's what I told you. He said, no, this one, it is money rituals. Do I think that he's a small boy or what? There is no God who can do that. This is ritual. At the early beginnings, people of our type, at the early beginnings, we will not tell them the truth. After they have accepted everything, then we will tend to tell them the price. So he doesn't like it. I'm telling you. Now, the question in here is that, so if Jesus gave Peter a direction to go to the sea and cast ordinary hook, do you know a certain pastor who was suffering? He needed money badly. And this guy came all the way from Accra to me and told me, Papa, I'm dying, I need money. Then I gave him something to go and do. After he had finished performing it, he said that night, an old man came and shook at the back of his head like this, his neck, and told him that he should listen. He is giving a final judgment to his case, and for that matter, it has been solved. Now, this guy woke up in the morning, just walking along La Paz, that thereabout highway. Then he saw a brown envelope. Now, when he opened the brown envelope, it was $10,000 too. $10,000 too. Now, instead of this guy to take the money, he said that it was a ritual money. He left the money there. But because the money was for him, the next day he changed his route. Now he went and then had an encounter with the same brown envelope. This is not a lie. He went and encountered this same brown envelope. He mastered the courage, looked into it, the same money, and then he repeated that, and it's the same ritual money. Then this guy threw the money away. But when he got ordinary 2,000 Ghana cedis, he took it. As for the 2,000 Ghana cedis, he took it. But $20,000, it came five times. 5 times or something like that. This guy never accepted it. Do you know why I have delayed and I don't want to give the direction out? Because after you people have performed this ritual, what will come out of it? It will shock you. You'll be shocked. You have worshipped God for so long and you don't know that God can perform miracle instantly like that. God can respond to you instantly like that. This man came to my church at that time when we used to be at Asubontin. All the people who were there, they heard the testimony. The Bible said that we shouldn't swear by the name of God, but I swear by my own gift. Those who were there at Asubontin, they witnessed the confession of the pastor. They witnessed the confession of the pastor. You think God cannot give you money, right? When I met Mr. Osei, sometimes I'll tell him, go and buy this bag for me. Then he will go and buy the bag and bring it to me. Then I'll tell him, early in the morning, go and do this. Then he will go check things out. Money day inside, I say go and deposit it to the bank. Then he'll be watching me some style, as if I am some ritualist being in some style. Be anything I make kasa bebrebe, you know. Adia na me de ma ono. On saka wi a obehu. Uye wi a na obehu. O ka se me yaza. Me nyaza o. Me nyaza da me nye bi da. Adia nya me ntimi nya no. Opatafuo mi mbie ma no nkanta. Me nkojira ba bia se me koka e de agi animonyam ana me koye gaga emfaso bia ni so. I'm telling you the truth. Imagine when Jesus gave the direction to Peter to go to the sea and cast ordinary hook. It will catch a fish. Open the mouth of the fish. There is gold in it. And then Peter heeded his ears to the voice of Jesus. Just put yourself in the shoes of Peter. Put yourself in the shoes of Peter. When Peter went to the sea alone, casted the hook into the sea, and the fish came. Now he caught the fish, opened the mouth of the fish, and there was gold in it. How would you feel? Please answer it yourself. Answer it yourself. Okay, say yami inshira, yami oshira o. Yami oshira. Meme wade a metimi ayama o. Eye adwuma na o ya. Metimi amanipa ba adwuma no bebre, sika beba bebre. Bebre yedi nko ade metuaka nyame de anonso ano de amame. Nyankopon de anonso ano de amame. Me ka kire say so go and get your perfume. I want to cause miracle and hijack the spiritual realm and prove to you that God exists. Don't go to any fetish priest or go and join any secret society or something of that sort. God can bless you. You don't need to go and affiliate yourself to any devilish institution before you prosper. Compare o perfume no. The factory me. Compare o perfume the factory me what? Omo ane ba sorry wo asubonten no. Ebusa wo mo. Opatafuor. Isi masesa. Isi masesa. Because nyankopon mintimi ma nyame tumi ma osika. Oyi obeye nsenkyereni na wie na nipa no wu obi ka kire me say obi ono so opeska o. Obi ono so opeska. Wo so opeska. Aseme ekura ma menka manuntu. Mamenka manuntu. Esa aba kasa sa no akoka bibi. Look for your UI. Good night. Okay? Make sure you get your perfume closer to you. Good night. You need money. Because the next life that I'll come, it will be spiritual direction. I will not talk. I'll just come, sit, and give it out. Eti my perfume num crown. Kwadwo Apia, don't worry, okay, keep calm. One day, Mishira, me mouth perfume no we are. Ube who the room? Why? My goodness. Nyame shira obi bia. Sisi Opatafuor me da form. Miniska one city kura de mami. Na you kura we. Misika ka nyina wo wi ase ye 50 pesos. Misika ka nyina ye 50 pesos. Di nyame shira mo. Yebeshia o. Yebeshia. Misika ka nyina ye 50 pesos. Mon penya mi shira. Opatafuor mon penya mi shira o. O ka se me ntimi ma o bibi. E ma wo nam a unkohia sikani ni wontam bibi kakranka mfa ma. Usi mi ntimi nye. Escafo. Me yao. Pesca. Osu pesca. O die ohia na ope. Ate bye bye. Pesca mate. Bye bye. Why? I come see Kenya 5 cities. Hey, 50 pesos, sorry.